Welcome back. It's the third episode of Pundit's blog. The World Test Championship has been wrapped up and New Zealand has emerged as the inaugural champions of the World Test Championship. So in this video, we're going to find out the best possible playing 11 of this tournament. And remember, it's not my favorite 11, it's all based on the numbers and the statistics. Let's start with the openers. Rohit Sharma. No opening batsman has scored more runs than Rohit Sharma in this tournament. He scored 1094 runs in this tournament with an average of 42. He also has 4 centuries and 4 half centuries. He's batted brilliantly in the overseas tour against Australia as well as in the final. The second opening batsman is Dimuth Karunaratne. The Sri Lankan opener is just 1 run short of the 1000 run mark in this tournament, and he's also right behind Rohit Sharma in the top run scorers list as well. He scored 4 centuries and 4 half centuries, and he's also have a double century against Bangladesh in Colombo. My number 3 batsman is Steve Smith. He started the tournament quite brilliantly. In his comeback test match against England, he scored a double century and a century in the same test match. But the latter part of the tournament was not so good. He scored just 1 century in the test series against India, and he was not quite up to the standards. Number 4, Kane Williamson. He's my captain as well. He's almost scored 900 runs in this tournament. In the series against West Indies and Pakistan, he scored 3 centuries in just 4 innings, including a double century. Considering he had a poor form away from New Zealand in this tournament, he still batted beautifully in the final against India. And also his captaincy was superb, so that he's the winning captain of the tournament. My number 5 is Marnus Labuschagne. He's the leading run scorer of this tournament as well. And what a tournament he had. He came in as a concussion substitute for Steve Smith in the test series against England, and after that he never looked back. He scored more than 1600 runs in this tournament with an average of 73, with 5 centuries and 9 half centuries. So he's my number 5 batsman. My number 6 is Ben Stokes. No one will forget his Headingley heroics against Australia in 2019. He scored more than 1300 runs and picked up more than 25 wickets as well, and he's another bowling option for me. He had a lean patch and a forgettable series against India in 2021, but that doesn't matter. My wicketkeeper is Rishabh Pant. It was so easy for me to pick Rishabh Pant as my keeper, because no wicketkeeper batsman in this tournament has scored more runs than Rishabh Pant. And Rishabh Pant did not play the full series for India. He just started playing from the Australia series, but he still has a century and 350s to his name. The situation and the time that he scored the runs will define the type of player he is. My number 8 is Kyle Jamieson. He's the player of the match in the final, and according to me, he should be the player of the tournament as well. He just made his debut in this tournament. He has already picked up 48 wickets in just 8 test matches, with a bowling average of 12. And he's also capable with the bat. His batting average is more than 25. He's so tall and he's a spin bowler as well. My number 9 is Ravichandran Ashwin. He's the leading wicket taker of this tournament with 71 wickets. And he's also one of the 2 bowlers who picked up a 7-for in this tournament. He picked up 7 wickets against South Africa in the test match in Hyderabad in 2019. And don't forget his contribution with the bat. Remember the innings that he played against Australia in Sydney and the century he scored against England in Chennai. Number 10, Pat Cummins. He's the second leading wicket taker in this tournament, just 1 wicket behind R. Ashwin. And whatever pitch condition, whatever climate and whatever format you give him, he'll give his 100% both with the bat and with the ball. Remember, he's bowled the most number of overs by a pacer in this tournament. My number 11 is Tim Southee. He's picked up 56 wickets in this tournament with an average of just over 20. And he's the leading wicket taker for New Zealand as well. Don't remember the opening spell he bowled against Shubman Gill and Rohit Sharma in the second innings in the final. That just changed the complexion of the game. So all the 11 players in my playing 11 can bat, and I also have 4 substitutes as well. David Warner, Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane and Nathan Lyon. Warner, apart from the 335 he scored against Pakistan, he did not score even 1 century. Virat Kohli was very good as a captain in this tournament, but his batting was not up to the mark. Ajinkya Rahane was so good and is the leading run scorer for India as well. But Marnus Labuschagne, Steve Smith and Kane Williamson was not negotiable in my playing 11. And Nathan Lyon is the backup spinner for Ravichandran Ashwin. He's also picked up more than 56 wickets in this tournament. So if you want Virat Kohli as a captain in this team, you can swap him with Kane Williamson, because one poor game doesn't mean that you are a poor captain. And my coach for this team is Raymond Stidd. He's the coach of New Zealand team and the man who produced the first ICC trophy for his countries in the last 20 years. So this team is based on my opinion. So if you have any changes, you can comment in the comment section. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to Cricket Pundit.